You know, the AR-15 is one of the most popular selling rifles in the country. And many people, for the first time, are buying ARs. Many guys that already have ARs are buying their second and third. And yet, there are many that are building their own AR-15s. And that's pretty evident going to some of these websites with stripped lowers where they're out of stock very quickly. And so a lot of guys may just be buying the parts to put back, but I have a feeling that a lot of guys for the first time are building their AR-15 rifles, and I think that's great. You know, we've had a pretty big scare this past year with the assault weapons ban, plus many states have enacted laws that restrict the use of the AR-15 rifle. And so I think it's really time, if you've never built an AR-15 before, now is a great time with the parts available again and to be able to find something and to build it, because I think it does a number of things. It really helps you to understand the way that the AR-15 M4 rifle works, how it functions. And then what it does is allows you to be able to troubleshoot any problems and to be able to add accessories or add different parts to your rifle to personalize it for you and for what you're looking for. And so recently I picked up one of the Aero Precision lowers and uppers, and I'm getting ready to do a new build. But one of the big things about Aero Precision is their quality. I was talking to my buddy Robbie Wheaton, in fact it was this evening. We were talking about one of the very popular AR-15 companies and how much of a pain it is to fit their lowers to other rifle parts and having to ream out holes and having to recheck things. And this is a very popular company, but one thing about Aero Precision, and this is one thing that Robbie recommended to me very highly, was to start with an Aero Precision lower. And so my very first rifle build is this one right here, and it's an Aero Precision AP-15 lower. They're out of Tacoma, Washington, and the fit and the finish of this lower and even the anodizing is just exceptional. And this was one of the easiest builds that I've ever gone through. And this rifle is it's a really good shooting rifle, and it's a lot of fun at the range, but it's also high quality. All the parts fit well. And to be honest with you, Robbie Wheaton of Wheaton Arms, he builds a lot of custom AR-15 rifles for 3-gun matches, also for competitive shooting. And he is a no-nonsense guy, and he'll just tell you straight. And so that's one of the reasons why I really like asking him questions about certain companies. And he highly recommends, in fact, the Aero Precision is the base for many of the rifles that he builds. But a little bit about Aero Precision is they are mil-spec, and they are tightly mil-spec. In fact, they base this on the M16 M4 rifle. And of course that translates to the AR-15. But Aero Precision came out of the aerospace industry, and they've made parts for aerospace. And you know, when you're flying things through the air, it's really important to have all your tolerances right, your quality control in order. And that's one of the things that I've found with Aero Precision products, is everything is just right. And they really strive. Some of the state-of-the-art equipment that they use to make parts is just phenomenal, their processes. And so starting out with a really good, high-quality, mil-spec lower and upper is the base of your rifle. And it's really important to have these things function right. These are made from 7075 T6 forged aluminum, which is the best for forging. The upper itself has the M4 feed lips. And one thing about Aero Precision is you can order different configurations for your upper, and you can put different finishes on your lower. Typically, you know, you have your standard anodized finish, but one of the things, and this is what led me to choose this set, was their Cerakote finish already done at the factory. And one of the things about this finish is it is exceptional. And a lot of times you can go and see rifles that have been Cerakoted and they're pretty thick. It's a very thick coating. On this Aero Precision, it is a very nice coated, exceptional piece, the upper and the lower. Now, I obviously wanted to go with a two-tone effect. And that is one thing that I just wanted to build something different. I have a number of black rifles, and I just wanted something to be very unique. So I ordered the Magpul STR stock system along with the Mo forearm, an Ergo olive drab color to go and match with the upper receiver. And also I'm going to put on one of the Flat Dark Earth Mo trigger guards. and just to have some different colors. Of course, all my other parts are going to be in the standard black. And then I'm going to put on this little Timney trigger, which is one of my favorites. And I think it'll go well with this rifle system. The only thing I really lack at this point is a barrel and a bolt. But as you can see, you can really change the look of your AR-15 with the Cerakote finishes. And the one thing about Cerakote is that it's even better than anodizing, bluing, a lot of Duracoat, any other type finish. The Cerakote holds up extremely well and is very abrasive resistant and also corrosion resistant. Of course, you know, with aluminum that's not really going to be a problem. But really, instead of spending the money for these separately after you get it, or taking an existing rifle and having it Cerakoted, you can go ahead and order the parts from the factory already Cerakoted. They do offer 8 different color schemes, so you don't have to go with a two-tone, obviously. That's just something that I wanted to do to make it really unique. But they have a really cool titanium, a burnt bronze, and a number of other colors that you can go with, and of course the standard black as well. Or you can actually get these completely unfinished and finish them yourself if you want. Aero Precision also has blimmed lowers and uppers that they do sell on their website. So there's a number of different things that you can go with. But one of the things that's really cool that Aero Precision puts together is their monolithic rail system. And you can see right here, this is a really unique and pretty cool just one-piece upper with your handguard. But also, one thing that I did just recently was one of the Aero Precision scope mounts. And that's what really led me to the upper and lower. But this little scope mount is perfect for your AR-15 rifle. It is highly machined. In fact, I'm going to have the video annotated right here for you to click on to check it out if you haven't already. But Aero Precision is just making some really incredible parts and really incredible sets. And you know, the thing is if you're going to build your rifle, why not do something that is of high quality? The upper and the lower receiver are really very reasonable. In fact, this combo set is $175 for an upper-lower matched in Cerakote. Or you can buy the lower for $125 already Cerakoted and the upper for $108 already Cerakoted, but you really save quite a bit of money by getting these two at the same time and have it Cerakoted. Now that is Cerakote and not your standard black anodized. Those are actually cheaper. So there are a number of things on the Aero Precision website, and I highly recommend that you check them out. You know, guys, if you're going to take the time to really build a rifle and to do it right, you want to really start out with the right base. And starting out with an Aero Precision lower and an upper, I think, is a good way to start. So to get all the details, go to aeroprecisionusa.com, and you can see all the pricing and all the information about the company. And I think that, like me, you'll be very impressed. Now, of course, once I get this build complete, we'll be doing some more talking about how this went together, how it finished, and of course, we'll do a review with the rifle itself. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic.
God bless America. Long live the Republic.